Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer. And we are here with yet another G.I. Joe Classified Series review. And we are looking at Vincent, our Falcone. Otherwise known as, Falcon. Yeah. As you probably already got from the intro, this one's gonna be fun. Here's our box. I get the cover. I get the cover. I mean, I do like the fact that paratroopers and all that. It's actually pretty neat. Got him on the cover. Not much on the side. Actually, I like this artwork a little better of him parachuting in. And here's his stats on the back: 6.37 inches. Got all his gear, and yeah, that's the box. Again, he is number 64. If you need him in your collection, we'll talk about that. And enough of that, let's talk about the figure. Ow! So here is Falcon out of the box. As I said in Ren and Stimpy, no sir, I don't like it. Yeah, it's just, oh my gosh. This is, I'm gonna say it right now. I have got every single G.I. Joe classified figure made, with the exception of the movie figures. Well, the Baroness, that's it. The Baroness is the only movie figure I own. So, barring the Snake Eyes films, sans Baroness, I have every one of the classified series. This, by far, is it. This is the bottom of the barrel. Where to begin? Well, okay, we know where to begin. We'll talk that face sculpt. You saw the intro. Need I say more? We'll break up his gear. His backpack, actually, I don't hate the backpack. It's so wide. And so it's definitely back heavy. I like the paint on that. So we'll take, he's got his backpack. In the backpack itself was the sheath for a decent dagger. It's not bad. It's a good knife, but first of all, in its placement, that's not a combat knife, because in fight he won't be able to reach for that. Go ahead and get this shotgun out of the way. In Action Force, these knives are actually, most of these knives are usable in the vest. I would have kind of liked that, but get rid of that. This harness. Who the hell came up with this thing? It's kind of like, he has some elements from Recondo, and like this, I don't know if these are supposed to be like faux shirt tails. But, again, Recondo kind of pulled that off a little better. This looks like a jumper of some kind, to be honest. So I get what they were going for, of trying to make it look like an untucked shirt down here. Like, the shirt's untucked, there's the belt, and then the harnesses are attached to there. As soon as you start moving stuff around, it kills that illusion. So, yeah. And I got the regular belt sculpted up there. And since it starts to ride up as you use it, and all of a sudden that belt starts peeking out, that definitely beats that illusion. I think these are the Recondo arms because of the sleeves being rolled up, and the watch I think was the same one. I got no qualms with that. The hat, the green beret hat. Oh my gosh, someone punched me for that. This is actually a very good fit on the sculpt. So actually has a little bowl cut on there, and this fits perfectly on there. He's got those the eyes are well painted. I'll give it that. And that well-defined jaw. I just hear it coming from him.
Matt Damon!
Then we've got the ascot. I know it's supposed to be kind of like a scarf. I know he wore it, but this looks like freaking Freddy's ascot. Let's split up, gang! Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of look I'm going for it. Articulation. Shoulder joints are a little... This shoulder joint's a little stiff. This one's a little loose. Butterfly is decent-ish. Ab crunch. Again, these holsters kind of kill it. I mean... Is he supposed to be... Is this supposed to be paratrooper gear? And is that supposed to be like some kind of altimeter or something? Or just a sensor on the shoulder here? I don't know. I honestly don't care. Backpack's got the radio antenna, which is kind of bent up. I mean, I like the fact that the cord was painted on here. The cord in the canteens. A lot of the other ones, they don't bother doing that, so I'll give bonus points for that. I would not mind seeing this backpack again. Usual fare, thigh swivel, double jointed elbows, a little gummy on the elbow, I'm gonna say. This knee is fine. This knee here, this joint seems to be frozen. I can force it a little, but it is not moving at all. I don't know if I have to put this guy in the freezer or what, but this knee is not bending all the way. Pockets in the pants, got the boot swivel, boots are decent, and then he's got this shotgun. Shotgun itself is decent, but the stock is horrible. This thing pops off if you look at it wrong. I mean, there you go, just fold it up right there, it came off. So, use two hands here. And I think whichever hand should have been the shotgun holding hand, I think it should have gotten an in and out swivel. I don't mind having an up and down for one of the gun hands. I don't think that it should have been two trigger hands, to be honest. I think this should have been more of a cupping hand, because while this is a trigger, I was having him hold a shotgun, and so it started to stretch the fingers out. So if I want to have him hold the dagger, it's now a loose fit. Take out the shotgun here, bring out the dagger for the other hand, and actually that is still a loose fit. So he cannot hold his dagger very well. Not a lot of good points here, folks. I mean, maybe if I could remove the harness, I could have a little more fun with it. The head. Ooh, I tried to pop the head off, and the neck joint actually came out in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of a head swap, but that was interesting. Man, it's like removing that ascot just made him into a so much more manly figure. Someone more intimidating. Someone who makes me want to get out there and get some photos of Spider-Man. No, seriously. I am seriously tempted to say, forget this face sculpt, or find something else for it, and just leave that on there. Take note, that head is on one of the tiniest ball pegs, so I actually had to put some paper towel in there to kind of fill in the ball peg. I wasn't going to sticky tack it, because eventually I am going to, switch these heads back. But first of all, the Green Beret fits his head perfectly. And it does look so much better. This is an Action Force rifle, and yeah. You can already tell, I can already feel the paper towel starting to compress in there. And this is a cigarette that I made, which there's no way, of course, Hasbro would put that in there But I need to make a real cigar eventually. I love this. Oh gosh, I hate this figure. I absolutely hate this figure. But this I kind of adore. Oh, look, his neck's looking kind of goofy now. But yeah, that peg is really small, so I just kind of shimmed it with paper towel in there. And that definitely helped out to give it some filler. I could put some sticky tack in there, but yeah. Okay, now his neck looks way too long. But anyway. Oh, it saddens me. I'm kind of curious what else I can put this head on, though. But, oh yeah. Typical G.I. Joe drop-down hips, and he's got the waist swivel. I don't want to put that head back on there, but there you go. Alright, so when it's all said and done... Oh man, I can see the joint on there. Okay, first of all, getting this guy into this pose was a pain in the tail, just because this backpack throws off his weight. Having that knee frozen is killing me. Yeah, when it's all said and done, I cannot recommend this figure. Honestly, I cannot say this is worth the 20-something bucks they charge for him. If this guy gets the yellow sticker for $11 of Doom, pick him up. Pop off that head, cut off that shirt, cut off this harness, and you've got yourself a green shirt body, and hope to God that that knee unfreezes. Then get yourself some Valiverse weapons, some Action Force weapons, and make yourself some green shirts. It is cool that the beret does fit on other figures. It looks great on this figure again. But this is the bottom of the barrel now. This is going to be, but is he as bad as Falcon line? For right now, until something worse comes out. I can blatantly say it. So, I'm not even bothering with taking photos with this guy at the end. So, yeah, I mean, it drives me nuts. It really does. Because this should have been a cool figure. And this is it, right? This is absolutely... he just looks so generic. I mean, I haven't really talked about that face sculpt. I really haven't. It is horrible. It is out of proportion. He looks like a Dick Tracy villain. There's a reason I did the whole Matt Damon jokes. Yeah, this is just... This looks like it was like the second pass and it hasn't finished rendering. I cannot say anything good about that face sculpt. Honestly, the head sculpt in general, I don't like the fact that the pegs are different sizes. That really kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it. The ascot, like I said, looks like something Fred would wear from the Mystery Gang. I don't care if it's cartoon accurate. It looks stupid. The popped collar just does not help it either. I mean, I get why they use the Recondo body. I have no problem with that. And he looks like he's wearing an oversized jumper. Yeah, this guy sucks. I thought Breaker was boring. I thought Dusty didn't even warrant his own review. I don't care. They're all better figures than this is. Yeah, I'm ranting. I'm raving. I don't care. This is my channel. I hope you get some laughs. Give me a like. Give me your comments down below if you agree that this should not have passed the QC control. You know, if this right here is a sign of where the G.I. Joe line is about to head, oh Lord, I'm about to start saving some money here. I mean, I have got over 80 of these figures, and this figure right now is completely making reconsider my commitment to it. That tells you how bad this figure is. Rant over. Until, again, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, and until next time, take care and peace. Come on. Give us one more for the kids.
Matt Damon.